It's Monet again, and of course I just realized that this is vlogging versus blogging from my 10-year-old, but I'm going to talk to you about fears today, and we're going to talk about my first two videos. Those first two videos were me facing my fears. You see, I talk to people every day, I make speeches, I coach people, I motivate people, and I work with people. When I'm talking to people, I can actually feel the energy in the room. When I'm surrounded by people, I have no problem. But talking to you here, the world, on this little box and this phone, I don't get that same sensation, so it was a bigger fear for me. So those first two videos were good, bad, and indifferent, were me taking that first step and jumping out there into the unknown. And that's what we're going to talk about today, is doing that, because facing your fears is so important, and it is one of the only ways for you to grow. Fear of rejection, fear of success, fear of failure. There are so many different types of fear in your life, and taking the first step is the hardest part of facing any one of them. There is only one way to get over your fears, only one, and that is to face them over and over and over again. Repetition, repetition, repetition is the mother of all learning. If you want it, you are the only one that is going to be able to achieve it. You are the only problem, and you are the solution. Excuse me, sorry. Wake up, take a breath. Wake up, take a breath. Claim it and take the first step. The first step is always the hardest, and once you get through that first step, you're going to look back and you realize it was actually the easiest step in facing your fears, because we hold ourselves back mentally and we just sit here and we talk about doing it, but we never make that first step to go any further, because it is a fear of failure, fear of success, fear of rejection, fear of whatever it may be. That is what's holding you back. So once again, repetition is the mother of all learning. So taking that first step, doing it over and over again, telling yourself it's going to be easy over and over again until you begin to believe it in your mind, and then it will make it easier to take that first step. Also, speaking to people about it, letting them know, and surround yourself with the people that are going to encourage you to get to your dreams, the people that are going to encourage you to go on and face them and take that step. That is the people that you want to surround yourself with in your life, because anybody else is going to try to drag you down, because they have fears as well. Now, sometimes, or all the time, you have to say it over and over again. And I'm going to say all the time, say it over and over again until you actually believe it in your mind. Then you believe it in your heart and soul, and you take that step. Because, again, repetition is the mother of all learning. So over and over and over again. And I am repetitive with this because it is so important that you understand that repetition is the mother of all learning. If you want to do something, you will have to do it over and over again to get better at it, to start to loosen those fears. And because every time you go out to make this step, you're going to be nervous. I'm nervous right now. But each time I do it, it gets easier and easier. So burn it into your mind. Practice makes permanent. Burn it into your mind over and over again. You see, the roots of fear run so deep inside of each person and each one of us that they're overflowing and overlapping, and through our childhood up, we've grown these roots and these roots of fears, and the only way to get through them is cut them one at a time and trim them one at a time. And then you will be able to break out of your shell, and you'll begin to actually open up what your true purpose and true potential in life is. But the only way to get there is through trimming through those roots and getting rid of those fears that have been placed into your mind since childhood. We call them limited beliefs, right? You have this limited belief systems because you don't think you're good enough, or you don't think that you can do it, or you're self-conscious about how you look, or you're self-conscious about how other people think of you. Well, none of that matters, because what other people think of you is none of your business. What do you want in life? What is your true purpose in life? And the only thing that's stopping you from getting those, or figuring out what that even is, are these roots of fear that have grown over our hearts and our minds and our souls. And that has happened from the people in the world that surrounds us. So sure, it could have been your parents. Sure, it could be ex-boyfriends, husbands, abuse, victims. You want to be a victim, you can be a victim, but you are going to have to fight through those things and cut those roots one at a time, and face them over and over and over again until you can break free, and then you become a superhero. And so think of yourself as a superhero, even as silly as it may be. Think of yourself as this amazing, wonderful person. It's like the little train that could. I think I can. I think think I can, I think I can. And then you go to I know I can, I know I can, I know I can. And then you go to I can, I have, I will, I am, I receive. And once you do that, there is a whole new place in life for you. And from there, you'll be able to reach out and touch other people. And you'll be able to reach out and give those same gifts that you received to others to help them break out, because each and every one of us have a potential that we were born with. We have a purpose, and your purpose in life, there's nobody else in the world that is designed to fulfill that purpose but you. And we need each and every one of you to fulfill your purpose to make this world a better place, because your purpose is so big and so important that without you it will never happen. So whatever it may be, whatever's holding you back, whatever you're afraid of, please take the first step. No matter what it may be, write it down. Talk to yourself out loud. Talk to yourself in a mirror. Go to your happy place. And if it takes a month, if it takes a year, if it takes a moment, just always be moving forward to facing those fears so that you can break them down. And you will never get through all of them. There will always be some sort of fear and barrier that you have to break down, because as we break through, more come up. And as we break through, more come up. And the more your world and your life begins to open up, the more opportunities and the more things that you're going to attract into your life. And they're going to be scary because they're going to be new. But those are the things that are going to help you grow and make you who you are to fulfill your true purpose in life. So on that note, I want to say thank you. Please subscribe. I would also like anybody that has any type of topic that you would like to talk about or like to discuss, you can comment, and I will start working on it, and I will do a specific video just for you on the topic that you would like to talk about. I'm going to try to post once a week at least minimum. So until next time, this is Monet signing off.